Hi, my name is John, and I make dumb videos about guitars in my basement. And today, I'm redoing a video I did earlier, which is a guitar lesson on Cheap Trick's song, "The House is Rockin' with Domestic Problems." And I really butchered it because I really just learned it, and it was the basic riffs and didn't really play it right. And so I thought, I gotta go back and redo that so it's a little better. Still ain't great, but it is what it is. So a lot of repeating riffs in this, but played different places. So it makes it really interesting from that standpoint, and it's a lot of fun to play, and it's fast, and it's deceptively difficult, the first part. So I'll go over it just real slow, and then we'll do it in time, and I'll just go over all the various different parts. So the intro is kind of like rock and roll from Led Zeppelin, where you've got. So what he's doing is he hits the open A, and he gives that a good little wiggle. So it's 2, 4, 5 on the D string and an open A. And then this is where it gets a little tricky to play it correctly the way he played it on there. Because he goes 2 to 4 and bends the 4 up about a half step. And then he does a pull off 4-2-0. And then the real key to getting the timing of this correct is to play this part right here, where he's basically starting with a root C, and he's playing the A, the D, and the G strings. And he moves it up to the 5th fret. And you have to play all those notes to time it right. And then he pulls off from A3 to 0 into an A chord with the 5th fret barred on the E and B strings, which are your highest strings. So, real slow. So that's it. I'll play it a little faster now. And then at full speed. And like I said earlier, the key important part is to get those 6 notes in there. And that way you time that pull off the way that he does it. Otherwise, if you were to do it lazy, like, it's a little more difficult to get that timing right. Believe me, I went through that several times trying to get it right, and I finally have it down. So that's the intro, and it, kicks in, and then the second guitar kicks in. All right, and that goes on. And then for the verse, he's playing that down, same thing, but down on the open E and the 2, 4, 5 on the A string. So when he's doing that little accent at the bottom, he's just playing the open E and B. I don't know if he's playing an E or an E minor. It's basically, I think it's what they call an E6 or an E2. Playing the E and the A strings. So I just do is I turn it into an E minor. That's kind of habit. So then he goes back into doing it on the A. And then when he goes to the part, Ooh, I can't get enough. Yeah. And I think he's just playing that all the way through, just down picking. Acting like fools that can't get enough. Problems, yeah. When he hits problems, yeah, he's back to the E. Okay. So then we go to, oh boy, the house is rockin', the house is rockin'. And he starts out, and it's an F sharp. So that's an F sharp to a B. And I've seen, there's 2 play along videos out on YouTube that I found, and both of them seem to think it's going. And I don't hear it so much in there. It's not to say it's not there, but there's so much going on that my ears haven't picked it up, but it could be there. And you can do it just for accents. You know, I'm sure Rick live and the thousands of times he's played it has done it many different ways. So after that chorus, it goes into the guitar solo, and he's playing that in the A. And then he said, she said, and then he's back in the A. So that first solo and that following verse, he's doing that same thing again. And then he jumps, instead of jumping anywhere else, he jumps to the D. And he does that on D. So it's D open and then G 2 4 5. You don't really have anything to play higher on that, so he's emphasizing that D6. Then back into the A. Then it goes, that's G. Before it was D, this time it's G. Then he goes to the A. Then goes to the A. And then this time for the chorus, instead of going F sharp to B, he's going B to E. And then there's a solo from there, and in that solo he's doing it in the D. So then after the solo, the verse, he's still in that D. He said. And then this is where it changes just a little bit. It's basically, it's the same riff. He's just playing it with the G being the bass note. So he's going G, then open D, then 2 and 3 on the D. I hope that makes sense. And then he's going a B flat or A sharp to a C. Now, I don't know exactly what he's doing there. I know sometimes I'll do it like. But I've also done it. It just depends on how lazy I'm being at that, because that's such a quick little switch. So he doesn't do anything with, I'm recording a video. Hi! Gong hei fa choi. Gong hei fa choi. My wife came down and I'm just saying hi to my mother-in-law in China. It's Chinese New Year's Eve when I'm recording this, and so I had to say Gong hei fa choi, which means Happy Chinese New Year. So it's a fun little interruption. That's okay. Anyway, so yeah, you could do it that way too. I'm not really sure what he's doing there, but Rick probably plays it different all the time anyway. So that's the minor change, or the only big change from the. And then they go right to the chorus after that. There's no bridge or anything like that. So the chorus goes from E to A. Oh boy, oh boy. And then, so then for that next guitar solo, he's sticking with that A to the E to the A. So you know, he's not playing the. So it's. Oop. And then he's singing the. And that's how it ends. It just fades out from there. I know on the Music for Hangovers, or no, not Music for Hangovers, the extended version of the Dream Police, they go to Good Night Now from there. So that's it. I hope that worked out for you, that made sense what I'm doing. I'll go through one more time just the riffs, and I'll try and get real close up here in the camera so you can really see it. So it's. So you're basically making that bass of the C chord, and you're moving it up to D. And the E. and then on the G part. So I hope you're good with it, and hope this helps you to learn the song. And if you've got any questions or comments, anything I may have played wrong, leave it in the comments. Thanks.